Hello everyone, right here I have a 2021 BMW M340i xDrive. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. There are welcome lights as you unlock the car. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in. And upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. If you press and hold on the unlock button, you are able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously, as well as open up the sunroof. And to close all of them back together, just press and hold on the lock button. Standard for the G20 3 Series in Malaysia is BMW's Comfort Access Smart Keyless Entry and Start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the ribbed area on any of the 4 door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the 4 door handles. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the 3 Series, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake. And press the start button right next to the gear lever. A rack and pinion electric power steering system is used by the G20 3 Series. The M340i gets an M leather wrapped steering wheel with the M badging on the bottom spoke and thick sport grips at 10 and 2. An 8-speed sport automatic transmission is the only option available in the M340i. Routed to the electronic gear lever on the center console, this transmission features a sport mode as well as Steptronic manual shifting. The latter can be controlled by either the gear lever or the pedal shifters behind the top 2 steering wheel spokes. Front and rear parking sensors along with a reverse camera are another 2 standard features in the M340i. When the camera system is active, there are active guidance signs for both the camera and the parking sensor diagram. To the left of the camera display, drivers can select either the reverse camera or only the parking sensors, while to the right of the camera display, drivers can turn off or on the Park Assist automatic parking system and the reversing assistance system, select the camera picture, and also adjust the settings. In between the start engine button and the auto hold button are 4 buttons that control the M340i's driving modes. Sport mode is for drivers who want dynamic driving characteristics out of their car. In this mode, there are 3 settings: Standard, which is the standard setting, Plus, which enhances the dynamic driving feeling, and Individual, which lets drivers choose their own sport mode configuration. Next up is Eco Pro, which is the fuel efficiency mode, so to speak. In Eco Pro, drivers can select either the standard setting or the personalized individual setting. The third mode is Adaptive, and in this mode, the car will adapt itself to the current driving situation and the driver's driving habits. Lastly, Comfort, which provides for a comfortable balanced drive, is the default mode upon startup. Safety features in the M340i include 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, dynamic stability control, dynamic traction control, dynamic brake control, cornering brake control, dynamic brake lights, a tire pressure monitoring system, and an immobilizer. BMW's Driving Assistance Safety Suite is present as well. This one comprises lane departure warning, lane change warning, front collision warning with brake intervention, crossing traffic warning rear, and rear collision prevention. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the outer two rear seats. 19-inch M double-spoke style 792M bicolor light alloy rims are standard on the M340i in Malaysia. Pirelli P0 run-flat tyres are what this car uses. The tyres have a staggered setup, so they measure 225/40R19 in front and 255/35R19 at the back. Ventilated disc brakes are found at all four sides, and the suspension is made up of double wishbones in front and a multi-link setup at the rear. An adaptive M suspension and an M Sport differential are standard features as well. BMW's best-selling model is the 3 Series. The first generation, codenamed E21, made its debut in 1975 as a successor to the 02 series. Since then, 6 other generations have been produced, and the current 7th generation 3 Series was unveiled at the 2018 Paris Motor Show. Debuting as a 2019 model year vehicle, it now rides on the modular cluster architecture platform, and it uses more high-strength steel and aluminium in its build. Like its predecessor, the 6th generation 3 Series, the 7th generation 3 Series features an all-turbo engine lineup. The 7th generation 3 Series is available in 3 body styles: a 4-door saloon codenamed G20, a 5-door touring estate codenamed G21, and a 4-door long wheelbase saloon codenamed G28. As usual, sitting at the top of the range is the M3, and for this generation, a saloon is available as usual, this one bearing the G80 codename, but, for the first time ever, an M3 Touring, codenamed G81, is on sale as well. Back in May this year, a facelift or lifecycle Impulse LCI in BMW Speak was unveiled for the 2023 model year. For Malaysia, the G20 3 Series went on sale in March 2019 for the pre-LCI model, while the LCI model is not on sale yet. Powering this M340i is BMW's B58B3001 3-litre, dual overhead cams, 24 valves, turbocharged inline-6 petrol engine. This engine features Valvetronic fully variable valve control, double Venos variable camshaft control, and high-precision direct injection. It produces 382 horsepower at 5800 to 6500 rpm, and 500 Nm of torque at 1850 to 5000 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 4.4 seconds, and the top speed is 250 km per hour. 59 litres is the fuel tank size, and the combined fuel consumption for the M340i xDrive Sport Automatic is 7.7 litres per 100 km. 177 grams of carbon dioxide is emitted per kilometer, and this M340i is equipped with BMW's xDrive all-wheel drive system. Exterior features of the M340i include automatic auto-leveling adaptive BMW laser light LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, automatic high beams, LED daytime running lights, LED indicators for the front, the sides, and the rear, LED rear lights, LED rear fog light, LED rear number plate lights, a cerium grey front grille, cerium grey side mirrors, body-colored door handles, BMW individual high-gloss shadowline exterior trim, the M aerodynamics package, an M rear spoiler, and dual exhaust pipes. Speakers right there, and right there, powered boot lid button, bottle holder, storage, 2-person memory function for the fully powered driver's seat, central locking, mirror controls, window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, and all of them have a full automatic function in both directions. Window lock, interior brightness adjustment, parking lights, storage, M340i door sills, and as mentioned earlier on, the driver's seat in this M340i does get full powered adjustments, with all of the controls located right down there, including your power side bolster support. The only manual adjustment for the seat comes in the form of the thigh support, adjusted using the lever right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Triple zone automatic climate control system. These are your front controls, and there are a separate set of controls for the rear, which I'll show you later. But back to the front controls. Fan speed, different modes and temperature for the driver's side, different modes and temperature for the front passenger, front and rear defrost, automatic mode, recirculation, maximum air conditioning, and menu AC brings up your climate control menu on the infotainment display. Right here, you can set your air quality, heating, ventilation, synchronize, and auxiliary ventilation. Synchronize means if you have it turned on, the driver's side will control all of the controllable options, but if you turn it off, each side will have their individual controls. This button brings up your intelligent safety menu. All on, individual, all off, and you can configure individual. Different mode selection button, different band selection button, volume and power knob, your 8 customizable buttons. You can program these 8 buttons to store, say, your favorite navigation address, your favorite contact, your favorite radio station, and whatnot. Seat track, Qi wireless charging pad, it also doubles up as storage, USB-A port, power outlet, cup holders, with a cover. Press this button once to activate the dynamic traction control system. Press and hold the button to deactivate the dynamic stability control system. Parking sensors. This button activates or deactivates the vehicle's automatic stop-start feature. If the feature is activated, the engine will momentarily shut off when you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or traffic jam, to save that extra bit of petrol that the car uses. And right here is the M340i's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. There is an auto hold function for the parking brake, whereby, say, again you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or traffic jam, the car is in drive, you lift your foot off the brake. With the auto hold function activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. The M340i comes with the BMW Navigation System Professional Touchscreen Head Unit. This system features a 10.25-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and navigation. Sound is routed to the Harman Kardon surround sound system with 16 speakers producing 464 watts of power. Harman Kardon sound system that this M340i uses is actually quite good. Apart from the touch screen function, the display right above can also be controlled using your set of controls located down the center console right next to the gear lever. You have the knob that goes up, down, left, right, scrolls to left, scrolls to right, and clicks down for enter. On top of the knob is a touchpad where you can input, say, letters and numbers into the system. Behind the knob, back and option buttons, and ahead of the knob, media, communications, home, web, map, and navigation shortcut buttons. Now let's start with the media menu. And right here we can look at your list of media options. You have your radio, your Bluetooth device. Under your Bluetooth device you can search, look at artists, albums, tracks, and below you can also look at your screen mirroring, select a mobile device, and personalize the menu. To the right, in the middle if you will, you have your list of songs with the current song playing information, the title, artist, album, the album art will show up here if present, and you have your song duration right here. And to the right you can activate shuffle and bring up your sound system settings. Right here your Logic 7 surround setting, your surround sound settings, treble, bass, balance, fader, equalizer settings, your various volume settings reset back to default, and you can select whether you want any audio confirmation when you touch the display or the touchpad. And to go back to the main menu, you can hit the home button. Next up, your communications, where you can look at your contacts, your telephone, your mobile devices, bring up BMW Assistance, and bring up BMW Messages. Navigation, it is available, just not loaded onto the system. Car, right here. Right above, you have your driving information, journey data, so on and so forth. Vehicle status, your various vehicle information menus, settings, lights, locks, displays, and whatnot. Your apps, installed apps, BMW Store. And to the right, you have your navigation, media, communication, driving data, traffic information, compass, and whatnot. And if you hit this button right here, you can edit the page, you can add a page, delete a page, and once you're done, just hit done. If you swipe from the top down, you can bring up your list of recently used apps. Right here, your various status indicators, and if you hit the time, you can set the date and time. The heads-up display is right there if you can see it. As shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, press this button right here. Central locking. Wiper controls. Indicator controls. Locate the two buttons at the end of the indicator stalk. The bottom one activates your automatic high beams, while the top one goes through your multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Right now, your mileage and distance traveled as well as average speed since the last reset, how much power and torque you're using, the G-force meter, media information, your gear position indicator as well as driving mode indicator, fuel consumption, and back to your mileage, trip meter, and average speed. Volume controls, seat track, Bluetooth telephone control, voice control. This one, within the heads-up display, allows you to select your desired media option if you can see it. Then you can use the wheel to select the desired option. Now, if you just click the wheel, you can select your desired song or radio station depending on what menu you're in. Cruise control and speed limiter controls. And the steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Front center armrest with LED illuminated storage down below. There is a USB-C port right in there as well. Frameless auto-dimming rear view mirror. LED reading lights as well as LED interior lights. SOS emergency button. And right here you have the controls for the fully automatic sunroof. Pull back once for the shade. And pull back a second time for the sunroof itself. You can also open up the sunroof as a vent. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and a couple of LED lights. And the driver does get a grip handle as well. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. Bottle holder, storage, window control, speakers, and the rear seat backs in this M340i do fold. They split 40-20-40 when folding, and to fold them down, the headrests are already down. Just pull the two levers on the top of the boot. To fold down only the middle part, pull this lever right here. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a tiny bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually not too bad back here. The seats are fairly comfortable. On the front seat backs are storage pockets as well as cutouts that help with additional legroom. Rear aircon vents in the middle, together with the aforementioned rear climate control controls, automatic, temperature, off, and different modes. And down below you have a couple of USB-C ports. Rear center armrest with cup holders. Right above, for both sides at the back you have grip handles and hooks. Rear LED reading lights and interior light. There are 4 ways to operate the powered boot lid in this 2021 M340i. Boot space in the M340i is 480 litres with the rear seat bags in place. For extra space, the rear seat bags fold down as mentioned earlier. To the left of the boot is a hook to hang items on both sides of the boot are storage pockets, to the right is a power outlet, and under the boot floor is the vehicle's battery. An LED light is located on the top of the boot. Adjustable headrests front and rear. Speakers, bottle holder, storage, window control, the front passenger seat in this car does get full powered adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, including your powered side bolster support and manual thigh support. The only thing that the passenger seat misses out on is the 2-person memory function. Nicely sized glove box, it is illuminated as well. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with a couple of LED lights as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2021 BMW M340i xDrive. Thanks for watching and goodbye.